Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I've been wanting to make this video for you guys for a little while. This is my custom table saw setup that I've built. It's a little bit special in that it has a DeWalt 10-inch table saw, but it also has a router unit built in here. So I'm going to go through and show you guys some of the details of this and how it was built. And then, you know, let you guys have a really good look at how this really works. So if you guys want to go away and build something similar yourselves. Now also check out, I do have another video on a Makita miter saw table setup that I also built. So do check out the link on the top of the screen here of that video as well. Really nice little saw setup for the miter as well. But let's get in and have a closer look at this table saw. Okay, just before I do carry on, you know, this is an unsponsored video, so if you want to come back and find my channel, find this useful project information, do consider clicking the subscribe button below as well, and clicking the like button if you find this information useful. It really helps other people to come and find my videos also. So firstly, one of the things I'll say straight off with this is another advantage of me putting my router, our side table here with a router in it as well, is that I can actually use the DeWalt built-in fence system that's intended for the table saw. We can actually utilize it on this side of the table here for our router work also, and it actually works really well. I've done a number of router jobs on this, and we can position this fence on this side and on the other side. We can move it around. A lot of flexibility here. Really useful. Let's come on to a couple of other things with this table setup here. One of the things I did, as I say, we've built this side platform out here. It's really just a thick grade. It's about nearly a 1-inch ply that we've used for each of the platforms on this unit. Very straightforward. I have built in here using the router again. I did router this out, and we put some channels in here on the router side here as well, so we can use again the tools that we use for the tabletop saw. We can slide them in and use those tools alongside our router fitting as well. So really flexible, multi-purpose here, having those rails on this side also. Okay, so just talking very quickly on the physical construction of this unit. I've actually kept it very straightforward and very simple materials. As I say, we've used here about 1-inch thick ply. I've actually built this top section here completely separate from this bottom section, so if we wanted to redesign or move anything around, this can actually be unscrewed as a section also. We've simply used 4x2s here on each of our corners down here to make our vertical parts of the frame. I actually wanted to keep this as a total open frame table saw here, so that I can put my other tools and all my accessories underneath here in storage. So all of these timber sections were actually cut using this table saw, so they're very much, you know, right angle and very straight for when we went to put in all of our screws to join these platforms together. So here, looking underneath the mounting point for the router unit, you'll see we've got our two mounting clamp timber sections on each side here. So the router simply goes up into the recessed area here, and then we just wind up these blocks on each side with simple winders through to onto these threaded nuts handles here on each side. So really easy to insert and dismount the router unit from the table if you want to use the router mobile and handheld. So taking a slightly different view here at the router under the table, you'll see that we have all of our height adjustment options here that we would have as a handheld router, and that now functions to allow us to adjust the height of the router unit here in terms of the router feeding through onto the tabletop. So really usable, really flexible as a tabletop router setup. Now another thing I've done here to maximise practicality, sometimes I might want to use this table saw as a little portable unit and take it out to a customer and do a job, something like that. So although it all looks very integrated here and combined, this unit here is actually just sitting on the table bench top, and we've just made some custom timber hook-in points here that keep that table saw aligned exactly with the rest of the unit here. But it's actually, if I can lift it up here. Okay, take two with a bit more heft. You'll see that I have lifted, the table saw does lift off the two mounting timber brackets here that keep that locked in. So once again, this table saw can be carried off and used as a fully portable table saw unit, and when you bring it back to your workshop, you can obviously bring it back and drop it back into that point like that. So there you have it, guys. This is my table saw come router table combo project. Brilliant setup. I get a lot of use out of this. It's really practical and easy to use, and I'm really glad I built it. So if you guys are looking to do a similar project, I hope you find some useful ideas here to do your own project. So get out there and get building. Now once again, I would suggest if you want to be able to come back and find my videos, do consider clicking the subscribe button and the like button below, and also if you do have any questions or comments, do put them down below, and I do try to respond to all of those with my viewers. At the end of this video, I'll also put a number of still photos as well of this setup so that you can have a closer look at the entire build of this. So once again, hope you found it useful, and we'll see you again soon on YouTube.